In the quiet town of Winfield Hollow, the autumn wind whispered secrets through the golden leaves, carrying with it the thick scent of damp earth. There lived Ella, a bright young girl with an insatiable curiosity and a penchant for antiquities. Her room was cluttered with dusty clocks and faded photographs, but her prized possession was an intricately crafted porcelain doll she found at the local flea market. The doll had an eerie allure, with its porcelain skin perfectly intact, delicate lace dress, and eyes that seemed to follow one's every move. The vendor, an elderly woman with a knowing gaze, had traded it for a paltry sum, muttering about it being special. Intrigued, Ella took it home and placed it on a shelf, just above her writing desk. That night, as the clock struck midnight and the world slipped into silence, Ella was startled awake by a faint creaking sound. She squinted through the darkness, her heart pounding, as she saw the doll had shifted its position, now facing toward her bed. Dismissing it as her overactive imagination, she went back to sleep. However, the next morning, Ella found more evidence of the doll's eerie antics. It sat on her chair, its head tilted with an unsettling friendliness. Confused but intrigued, Ella set up her old video camera to record the doll through the night, determined to catch its mysterious movements. The following morning, Ella eagerly reviewed the footage. Her heart raced as she skipped to the midnight hour, her fingers trembling against the remote. There it was, a 10-minute segment where the doll twitched and jerked, its head moving unnaturally, as if listening to an inaudible rhythm only it could hear. By dawn's light, it had moved across the room. Driven by fear and fascination, Ella searched the internet, discovering tales of cursed dolls, but none like hers. She learned of rituals to contain such curses and decided to try one. That night, armed with salt and a borrowed ceremonial chant, she encircled the doll, her heart in her throat. As Ella whispered the final word of the incantation, a sudden gust of wind howled through the open window, scattering her salt circle and extinguishing the candles. The house fell into an unnatural calm. The next morning, Ella awoke to find the doll in its original place above her desk, its eyes seemingly less cold, its presence less looming. The video, now an artifact of her quiet battle, was stored away. Ella returned to her normal life, yet the memory of that night lingered, a chilling reminder of the doll that wouldn't stay still, sitting silently in expectation of its next adventure.